there's a misunderstanding that the current top leader is going to pick their successor. And that really isn't the case, because in smaller privately held companies like some of the ones I owned, my exit plan is when I sell. And guess what? That means there's a new leadership coming in. So they're ultimately going to decide the fate of who moves up, who doesn't move up. It's not going to be me. But in larger organizations, it might be private equity who's deciding. It might be a board. It might be the ownership group. Those are the people who really decide, because most of the time in organizations, when the top dog resigns or retires, that organization moves on very quickly. As soon as you say you're done, you're a lame duck, and guess what? The train rolls on. It doesn't stop. The board doesn't say, oh, tell us who you think should be the successor. So as a number two, if there's anyone you want to be on good terms with, it's the group the CEO reports to. Think about that. When your board of directors or your ownership group meets or comes to your workplace, or you're invited to corporate, man, try to figure out how to get in front of them. And not in a threatening way, because that can get your head lopped off with an insecure top dog in your organization, but just get familiar with them and kind of get a sense of what they're looking for. If you're privy to go to those meetings where the CEO is reporting to them about things and they start asking questions, you're going to get a real clear idea what matters to them. Because a lot of times they're going to be banging on the CEO about certain things, whether it's market share or whether it's stock price or whether it's rolling out new ideas or, kind of expansion or contraction, whatever that is. Listen intently, figure that out, and then begin to formulate what you would do if you were in that role. Because a lot of times you'll see this. Your CEO has no clue on those. They don't have answers. So be the one that has answers, because you're kind of reading the tea leaves. If they're banging on your CEO for the third quarterly meeting in a row about something, chances are they're going to be replacing that CEO. And if you've come up with a plan of how to fix that problem, of how to be the solve, and you have an opportunity to interview for that position, you may be in the top dog's position sooner rather than later. So be prepared. Be ready. If you are a vice or an assistant out there, remember, your position is precarious. Your positions are being eliminated, but there are possibilities to move up.